As they say, everything worth doing is worth going overboard. Of course, that might not be a life philosophy that everyone agrees with. However, moderation has never been a strong suit for John Daly. Therefore, you might view the 19 he shot at the Sanford International on Friday as a humiliation or as an homage to the past, the most recent development in one of golf's most famous overdoers. At Sioux Falls, South Dakota's Minnehaha Country Club, Daly hit a 19 on the 12th hole. Before being revised to 19, it was, appropriately, originally recorded as a 17. This score supposedly included 7 penalty drops and a tin cup-like obsession on repeatedly hitting the same shot into the water. According to our online sources, the final score is a quatuor-quple bogey, with one hole being 14 over par, moving him from 4 over to 18 over, where he would complete the round. How did he become 19? Sadly, there isn't a replay of the action, but the PGA Tour app indicates that Daly hit the rough with his tee shot. This is what transpired next. Second shot, from the main rough. Third shot, penalty. Shot 4, from the main rough. Penalty shot 5, penalty shot 6, from primary rough, penalty shot 7, from primary rough, penalty shot 8, from primary rough, penalty shot 9, penalty shot 10, from primary rough, penalty shot 12, from primary rough, penalty shot 14, from primary rough, penalty shot 15, from primary rough, from primary rough, from primary rough, from intermediate rough, from green, in the hole. To put it another way, that was quite a roller coaster. Of course, we are able to speculate. Members refer to number 12 at Minnehaha as the cliff hole due to its striking tee box views. A body of water runs up the left side of the hole and then cuts over it, creating a forced carry to the green. The par 5 doglegs descend to the fairway and then doglegs left. It seems reasonable to assume that the drama took place there. It was the greatest score ever recorded by PGA Tour champions. It was also, though not by much, the highest in Daly's documented career. Our investigation showed that Daly had already scored 10 or higher at least 15 times in majors and PGA Tour events, including 3 11s, 2 12s, a 13, a 14, and an 18. Several noteworthy counting instances during Daly's diverse career include 13 at John Deere. A 2011 SB Nation story details a couple whacks at the ball, advancing it just a few feet each time, after a tee shot went wide right on number 4 at TPC Deer Run. After several unplayable lies, he eventually located a place to advance the ball, struck it in the bunker, hit it out, and made a 2-putt. Fortuitous 13. 11 at the U.S. Open. Daly declared it his final U.S. Open after hitting a moving ball as part of a septuple bogey 11 on Pinehurst's par 4 8th hole. His opinion at the time: John Daly doesn't play golf in the U.S. Open. I refuse to attend the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach next year and witness the USGA devastate that golf course as well, he declared. It's not worthwhile. I will never again compete in the U.S. Open. The USGA's tournament management has reached a breaking point for me. The USGA enjoys humiliating men who participate in their competitions. Actually, Daly made a comeback at the U.S. Open the following year, where 14 at the U.S. Open. Do you recall Tiger Woods' 15-shot victory at the 2000 U.S. Open? On the way to double bogey, Daly also made a remarkable 14 that week. He blasted his tee shot at the famous 18th OB right, hit 2 more tee shots into the Pacific Ocean on the left, and finally reached the ocean on an approach shot. 18 at Bay Hill. Bryson DeChambeau drove the driver over almost the whole dogleg at Bay Hill's number 6, the par 5 that around the lake, sending the fans into a frenzy. However, the big bombing Daly attempted to drive the green back in 1998. He tried 3 wood, failed, dropped a little closer, failed, and then he tried again. There was no way I could stop at that point, he remarked. The says. Daly, who had previously been docked 2 strokes for striking the wrong ball out of a bunker, whacked 6 or 7, reports differ, balls into the water at number 11 at the Lakes Golf Club in the 2011 Australian Open before leaving. The event director said it was the last time we see John Daly at this tournament, after Daly, who had a rather dramatic history of Australian WDs, was disinvited from another Australian tournament. At Niagara Falls, fortunately, there was no scorekeeper.